All right, today I want to do an 8-minute rice bucket video. Actually, it'll be like 9 minutes. We'll spend the last minute doing like finger pulls and a little bit of hand massage. So 8 moves, and then the last minute is that move. So about 9-minute rice bucket video. Okay, so our first move is going to be doorknob twists. So you make like you're grabbing for a doorknob and you're turning the doorknob. So you can go down, the deeper into the rice you go, the more resistance you have, the harder it is. You can even stay on top and it's like little to no resistance, okay? So 1 minute doorknob twists here. Let's get going. All right, make that doorknob and twist. Time started. 1 minute here. And really get that rotation in. Again, the deeper you go, the harder it is. Oh, found one of my kids' bears. He can hang out. The deeper you go, the harder it is, and then you can also go fast. Or you can slow it down. Again, bring it up. Not as much resistance. Hey, look, another one. So that's a game I play with my kiddos. We bury the bears, and then they get to dig for them. So it's like play. But they're getting rice bucket work too, which they love since they love monkey bars and stuff. So keep that, make sure you're keeping that doorknob shape. Really digging in there. The next move is going to be our classic extends, where we chop into the rice. All right, chop into the rice and extend the fingers. The deeper you go, the harder it is. Fully extend those fingers under the rice before you rise up. All right, you can pick up speed on this one too. A minute here. I think I felt another bear in there. All right. The next move, I call it the closed hand swim, up down swim. All right. A few more seconds here. All right. So the swim, we're going to do up down swims. Fingers together, chop them in, and then just push against the rice. It might be a small movement, but you're pushing back and forth, up and down. Again, the deeper you go, the harder this is. It might be a little movement. Try to keep your wrists straight. That's the hard bit. And keep those fingers together. I cup them a little bit, but swim, swim. Try to keep that wrist straight. And swim up and down. Next move, we're going to go into our open and closed pinch grip for a minute. Again, you could take it up top, right? Less resistance. Or deeper into the rice, more resistance. Bigger movements. All right, pinch grip. So we're going to chop into the rice, spread open the fingers, and then pinch them close, like a little crab. So chop into the rice, open the fingers, and then pinch together, just like that. And try to keep opening and closing under the rice, into that pinch grip. Open all the way, extend all the way, pinch all together. Can you get all your fingers together to the thumb? Our pinch grip isn't as strong as our fisted grip or power grip, if you're into ergonomics, but it's good to train it. Dexterity in the pinch grip for dexterity work. Our next move is going to be side to side swims. So we did up down swims. Now we're going to go side to side. All right, next move, it's the same thing, fingers together. Instead of doing up, down, a little less resistance. We're gonna go side to side. Again, try to keep the wrist straight. Don't let them, you know, bend. Deeper you go, more resistance, or bring it to the top, less resistance. Side to side swims. Our next move will be another pinch grip move where we're just doing our thumb to pinky. So not all the fingers will come together, just the thumb and pinky, which I feel like are probably the weakest two in combination. That's why I like training them. All right, so chop into the rice, extend, just bring your thumb and pinky together. Here we go. If you need a break, you can bring it up every time, or whenever you need a break, or keep it under the rice. And try to extend all the way out that pinky and thumb, and then just bring that pinky and thumb together. Sorry, I'm a little shaky still. Donated blood a few days ago, so low on blood makes you a little weak. All right. After this thumb to pinky pinch, we're just going to do our fast chop and squeeze the rice. On that one, I'm looking for speed on this next one. Ooh, pinky's burning. That's a weird sensation. All right, fast chop and squeeze. On this one, we're looking for speed. So just chop and squeeze, but go fast. Chop in, squeeze, bring out. Chop in, squeeze, bring out. Really try to chop in there hard. Also toughens the skin, toughens our finger pads. We're practicing our power grip and squeezing the rice with the fist. And we're really getting those shoulders and arms and hands working through the speed. We got one move after this. It'll be another pinch. So a lot of gripping in this exercise. Doorknob, pinch grip, power grip, single finger, pinch grip. All right. Our last move will be our middle finger to thumb. So just like pinky to thumb, but now just middle finger to thumb. Make sure you're not bringing the other fingers to the thumb under the rice. Extend all the way out, all your fingers, and then just bring that middle finger into the thumb. And extend it back out. In, out. If you need a break, pull up. If you need less resistance, do it on top of the rice or just barely into the rice. Otherwise, chop in, middle to thumb. No other fingers are closing in. And this is our last move. So the minute after this one will be a little bit of hand massaging and finger pulls, and we're done. So you're almost there. Get after it. This is the last move. All right, and you're done. Reset your rice. Hand massage. I always like pressing my thumb into my palm and pushing out towards each individual finger, and then doing the same on the back side and pushing out, pressing down on that skin. All right, opposite hand. So I'm only doing a minute here. Obviously you can take longer to do all this outside this video. I'm just showing. And then last one is finger pulls, pulling out each finger individually. All that chopping is compression. Now we're looking at decompression, right? All right, shake it out. Great job today.